Hello all, a very good morning everyone. This is Karthik from Raj Cloud Technologies. So can someone confirm me, like, are you able to see my screen and can you hear me? Yeah, thanks for the confirmation. Okay, so let's start the session. So once again, I welcome you all to our Azure Data Bricks introduction session. Yeah. So I'll just give a 2 minutes shout out on our website and YouTube channel. Okay. So this is our website, razinformatica.com. Okay. So this is our website, razinformatica.com. If you can check on our website, like we have many courses available right now. Okay. So if you can just like go to the courses section here, you can check out like a Java, Azure Databricks, Power BI, AWS DevOps, Snowflake, Python full stack training, Informatica Power Center, Informatica Cloud, Python for AI and Chat GPT, Tableau training. So these are the courses available in our institute. Okay. So and like if you can visit our website, like you can like benefit more. Like if you can just go to the interview section, material section, we have a many public materials uploaded for everyone. Okay, so if you can just like open the material section, you can check out the Power Center material, Informatica Cloud material. Okay, so IICS, Unix, Oracle, data warehousing. Okay, so all these different materials also like where we have uploaded. Even in upcoming days, like if you can subscribe to our web page as well, so you are going to get updates on different courses material also. Okay, so we are going to update all our courses materials here. Okay, and if you can check out the interview questions also, you can check Power Center, Snowflake, Oracle, IICS, CI interview questions are available right now. Okay. So in the upcoming days, like we are also updating on Snowflake, Azure, AWS, GCP, on all the things like in the future, like we are going to update the interview questions as well here. Okay. So let's get into the website now. Okay. So in this website, if you can just go to the page, if you can just go to the courses section, if you can just click on the Azure Data Bricks, if you can just click on this Azure Data Bricks, you will be on this page. You will be on this page. Okay. So in this page, you can check out each and every topic, what we are delivering in this training. Okay. So in this page, like you can check out like each and every topic. And after completion of the course, like what are the certifications that we can apply for? Okay. On each and every topics, like what are the things we covered here? Everything. So each and every pin to pin concepts are like mentioned in the website. Okay. So you can just like visit the website once and like you can check out like complete details here. Okay, I'm just sharing the website link with you now. I'm just sharing the website link in the chat box. Yeah, I have shared it with you. Okay, so you can check out from this page. And coming to the YouTube channel, if you can just check for Raj Cloud Technologies, you can find our channel here. Raj Informatica real-time hands-on job-based training. Okay, so you can check out our like YouTube channel as well. Subscribe for more videos, and like, if you can just visit our YouTube channel, you can see many useful videos are available here. Okay, many useful videos are available here. You can check out like many courses, many different courses materials, and like interview questions, and interview preparation and resume building guidance, and like we have a many videos, many useful videos uploaded here. If you can check out the video section, you can see Power BI, you can see Power BI, Informatica Cloud, AWS DevOps, Snowflake, Azure Databricks, AWS and DevOps. Okay, so Java. So many useful videos are available here. Okay, many useful videos are available here. If you can just like visit our YouTube channel also, if you can just subscribe our YouTube channel. Okay, you can get to know all our latest updates as well. You can get to know all our latest updates as well. Just to subscribe and just click on the bell symbol so that you will get the all updates here. Okay, you'll get all updates here. So coming to this Azure course now, so I'm just like trying to explain how the duration will be, like how the registration process will be, and how the fee structure and everything. Okay, so let's get into these things. So here the thing is Azure data. See, first of all, for this Azure training, so we have divided into two major modules. One is the data engineering, and another one is data bricks. Okay. So coming to the data bricks, it is a 2 months training. It is a completely 2 months training, and in these 2 months training, you are going to learn complete end-to-end real-time training, real-time projects, interview questions, resume building. Okay, the complete things that we are going to teach here. Okay, even if you have any relevant, if you have any experience already, how to convert that experience into relevant experience. Okay, so if you don't have any experience, like how to start with. If you are a fresher, like how to build your resume. Okay, so even from the basic question, how to explain, like tell me about yourself. Okay, so from there, like we will start and we'll help you all the way. Okay. So we'll help you all the way, whatever the things that you needed for your getting to the job. Okay. So the all the things that we are going to support here. Okay. And coming to the course here, as I told you, so we have divided this Azure training into two major parts. One is the data bricks and second one is the data engineering. Okay. So in the data bricks, it is a 2 months training. In these 2 months training, like you're going to get the complete real-time training with the two real-time projects with two real-time projects. And our trainer like Abhishek Garu is here. Okay, so he will explain you like in detail, and what are the concepts like we'll be covering in data engineering, in the data bricks, like everything he'll explain you again. Okay, so now I'm just giving a brief on how the registration process will be. I'm just trying to explain you now. Okay, so coming to our course fees and all, our course duration is like 50 plus days for everyone. I mean, for data engineering, 50 plus days, for data bricks, 50 plus days. You can block your 2 months. Okay, you can block your 2 months, and daily it will be 90-minute session. Okay, daily it will be 90-minute session, 60 minutes complete technical discussion, 60 minutes complete technical discussion, and the 30 minutes doubts clearance, and like a previous session doubts, like whatever the things that you wanted to clear from the trainer. Okay, so you can just clear in that 30 minutes. Okay, so on every day, like we are allotting 30 minutes for you people, so that you can utilize this time, and you can like whatever the questions you have, you can connect with the trainer and you can clear it out. Okay, so coming to this data bricks, so this data bricks course duration is 2 months, and so in these 2 months training, you're going to get the complete real-time topics here. Okay, so and for the price of the data bricks, the price of the data bricks training is just give me a second, like I got a message that I'm not audible. Just a second.
You're audible, Karthik. It's something from this side, I think so.
Is my voice is clear now?
Yes,
Is my
it's
voice
clear.
is clear now? Can
Yes.
someone text me, please? I got a
Yeah.
message that my voice is not clear. So I have just like disconnected my Bluetooth. Okay. So is it clear now? Can someone confirm me?
Yes, it's clear,
Yeah,
Karthik.
thanks for the confirmation. Thanks for the confirmation. Okay, so coming to the Databricks training, this is a 2 months program. This is a complete 2 months program. Okay, so in these 2 months training, you're going to learn complete end-to-end real-time training in these 2 months. Okay, and the timings are like evening 8 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. IST. Okay, evening 8 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. IST. The classes timings will be, and the fee details are, so see, the fee is 20,000 rupees for the Databricks training. The fee is 20,000 rupees for Databricks training. And if you can stay till end of the session, if you can stay till end of the session, you are going to get the best price, best discounted price. Okay, so that you can enroll today and you can plan. Okay, so in this Azure Databricks training, like we have two projects. We have two projects that we are going to deal with. Okay, and coming to the recordings, see, each and every session we are going to record, and we are going to provide you for lifetime. Okay, so you're going to get these recordings for lifetime. Okay, so and the batch is starting from, this Monday, that is 20th of January. 20th of January, like we are starting the batch. Okay, so if you can plan your enrollment today, so that you are going to get a special discount as well. And I'm mentioning you very clearly, this discount is available only today, only today. Okay, and so coming to the same data engineering part also, like this data engineering part also like consisting of a 2 months. Okay, so 2 months, and the timings are same, 8 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. IST. For this data engineering, the course price is 20,000 rupees.
And in this data engineering, like we are going to cover three real-time concepts. Okay, sorry, three real-time projects. Okay, we are going to cover three real-time projects, and like what are they and everything will be discussed with the trainer. Okay, so the trainer will explain you like very clearly. Don't worry about that. Just wait for a few minutes. Okay, so the complete here also like you are going to get the complete lifetime recorded sessions as well. Okay, so no worries on that. And for the registrations, for the queries, anything, okay, anything, if you wanted to contact us, you just contact us on this number 8105296858, or you can WhatsApp also. Okay, you can WhatsApp or call us on 8105296858 or 9880490148. Okay, so you can call or WhatsApp us on both the numbers. Okay, so I am just like showing our reviews. Okay, so how the previous students reviewed us on Google. Okay, so if you can just search for Raj Informatica, Raj Informatica, you can check out these things. Okay, you can check out these things. So here, if you can just go to the review section, if you can just go to the review section, so click on like view all global reviews. Okay, so out of 5 stars, like we got like a 4.9 average for 1403 reviews. Okay, for 1403 reviews the average is 4.9. So obviously, like, see, you can see the like best reviews here. Okay, so like we have placed in the last 3.5 years, we have placed like more than 7,000 plus people out of like 10,000 people. So like more than 10,000 people are like the happy students passed out from here, and 7,000 people got placed. Okay, so you can just check out our reviews as well here. Okay, so without any delay, I'll hand over the session to our trainer, Mr. Abhishek Garu. Okay, so just one thing from your end. Okay, just one thing from your end. So to add you in our real-time project WhatsApp group, to add you in our real-time project WhatsApp group. Okay, so my team is asking you the mobile number, that is your WhatsApp number and your name. Okay, so just post in our chat box your name and your WhatsApp number. My team will be adding you on our real-time project WhatsApp group so that you will get all updates there, and like what are the latest projects going on right now, and you can get the discussions also. Like many experts are available in that same group so that you can just get involved in the discussion also. Okay, so without any delay, I'll just like hand over the session to Abhishek Garu. Abhishek Garu, you can take over, please.
Yeah. Thank you, Karthik, for the explanation. Am I audible to everyone?
Yes, Abhishek Garu, you are audible. You can go ahead.
All right. All right, guys. So let's start the session. So before starting the session, let me introduce myself because it's very important, guys, that you know me. So first of all, I am Abhishek Agarwal. I am Microsoft certified Azure data engineer. I have completed my graduation from NIT Raipur in 2016. 1 year I have worked in data analysis or data science field, and then it was a consultancy firm. So I got a project for data engineering in that particular duration of time in my own company, like in my that company. And then I delivered that particular project end to end, which was in the Azure cloud. And since then I am in this particular field, and then I continuously switched my profile. I moved to a different company as a Azure data engineer because the scope was good and opportunity wise it was great. So and then since then I am in this particular field from past 8 years, past 8 to 9 years. And like during after the COVID, right, I was in my home, and after the COVID I wanted to explore the opportunity abroad as well. So I started applying jobs in Dubai, in European countries, and also in Singapore and all of that. And luckily I basically was able to secure a job directly from India to Germany. So I secured a job in Aldi Sud as a Azure data engineer. And then I moved myself from India to Germany as a Azure data engineer, and I'm working in Aldi Suite. There I'm basically handling a data migration project from a migration project from the Hadoop cluster to Databricks Spark cluster. That is what I'm doing currently there. So this is about me in a very brief summary, right? So in my training, basically I try to teach what I have done. Okay, so I have delivered many projects in the span of like 7 to 8 years. So I try to teach my students what I have done. And also I switched the profile multiple time in India. I try to like switch companies in India, and also I try to switch my job role from India to Germany. So I try to assist how to get a job, or how to switch your profile into data engineering, and also how, if you're targeting to move abroad, how you can basically target and do that. So this is what I do. I started my teaching journey from past like 2 to 3 years. Previously I was teaching students, but in past 2 to 3 years I moved my profile to completely like a technical training. So and I have trained like more than like 300 to 400 people. I have helped them to switch the profile into Azure Data Engineering. So this is about me. So now, before coming to the demo, I was trying to like write down the different question which people generally have when they want to join a training, or they want to like they are in the exploratory phase. So these are the general question anybody can have, right? So this, like, what is data engineering, why data engineering, what is a Spark, why Spark is needed, why Databricks is needed, which Databricks to go for, because they have like Azure Databricks, AWS Databricks and all of that, right? And then am I a fresher? Like, I am a fresher, can I learn? I have a career gap, can I learn? I have like 5 to 10 years of experience, can I learn? Am I like, I am eligible, I am a SSIS developer, or I am a like a SQL developer, or I am an Informatica developer, can I switch? Then coding is required, how much coding is required? How we will do the live project, where we will practice, right? How we will gain the real-time experience, how we will approach the interview, how we will handle the scenario-based question. Um, and then recordings will be given or not. So this all the question which probably like Karthik has already covered, that recording will be given and all of that, right? So I will try to go through each and every question one by one and try to explain every question which people have, so that it's very clear for you that, first of all, what is data engineering, right? What is Spark, what is Databricks, that is very clear. And then what is the course curriculum, what is the roadmap, what we will learn, how we will learn, all of that, right? So we will try to divide the whole demo in why, what and how, right? And then this is how we will proceed. Okay, so we'll start with why, then we'll go on what, and then we will go on how. Okay, why, in the why part, we will first of all cover why, first of all, cloud is needed, why data is needed, and why and what of Databricks, right? Why Databricks needed, why Spark is needed, we will understand that first. And then we will basically go into the how part, right? So how we will do, what is the course curriculum, and all of that, right? So this is how the whole demo will go. All right. So let's start with the demo. First of all, I will explain why and what of cloud, why and what of data engineering, and why and what of Spark, right? That is what we understand first. Okay. So let us start with why and what of cloud first of all. So let me open a slide to basically present that. Okay. All right. So I will take a very simple example, and we'll do it in a quick manner. Okay. So it's very basic. So, but sometimes it's also confusing, right? Why and what of cloud? Why cloud is important and what is cloud, right? So first of all, let's understand why cloud is important. So when I was in college, I used to go to the internet cafe to basically use computer, and then I used to fill up the exam papers, and then I used to um, download some sort of a sample paper. I need to do some sort of assignment online, so I need to go to the internet cafe to do that. And also when I want to watch movies among friends, we had a DVDs or pen drive which we need to hand over. Like we watch one movie and then we give it to our friend and they watch movie and all of that, right? But now I don't no longer use them. Why I no longer use them? Because I have like this Amazon Prime Hotstar to watch movies, and also I have my own computer in which I can like basically use it and do all of that, right? Then like why I don't no longer use the pen drive, DVDs and CDs and all of that, because it's first of all, when once the pen drive is full, I need to go to the market, purchase a new pen drive. Then if the pen drive is corrupted, that also needs to be taken care by me. If I need to if my friend wants to watch the movie, I need to go to his place and hand over the pen drive. So it's difficult, right? It's basically difficult from for me, it's difficult to do, right? At the same time, that is why we move to cloud, right? Whenever we are going to any wedding nowadays, we just upload everything in the drive and then we share it across. So if you think about it, we are anyways using a cloud product, right? We are using Drive or a Google Drive or some sort of a Google storage or a storage where we can store the data. At the same time, if you see, your WhatsApp is also daily backed up in some sort of a cloud. Reason being that it's secure, it's more we can maintain it in a better way, right? So that is why cloud is important. Okay, so just from a simple example I have tried to explain, so it's basically everything will be handled by a cloud service provider. Data loss and recovery is easy, upgrade is very easy to collaborate, easy to implement. Everything will be handled by cloud service provider. That is why cloud is important. Okay, now what is cloud? Cloud is nothing but you're not accessing your computer, you're accessing someone else's computer on pay as you go method. Okay, so the practice of using a network of remote server hosted on internet to manage, store and process data rather than your local computer. You're not accessing your computer, you're accessing someone else's computer on pay as you go method, right? Means the how much you use it, you need to pay for it, right? On demand, pay as you go. That is what cloud is, and that is why cloud is important. Now there are different cloud players in the market. You have Amazon, Microsoft, GCP, Alibaba, VMware. All of that is, these guys are offering a cloud service in which they are offering some sort of a virtual machine or machines which you can use, opt in the cloud and pay for the service which you're using, right? That is what the cloud is, and that like just a very simple explanation of what is cloud. Okay, all right. Now we will understand why and what of data engineering. Okay, so what is data engineering, why data engineering is important? Let's understand that now. Okay, so let me give you an example to explain why and what of data engineering and what why data engineering is important. So first of all, let me take an example in which, right, suppose Karthik wants to open a retail store in Bangalore. Okay, so he wanted to like open suppose 4 retail store. One is in Whitefield, one is in Balandur, one is in HSR layout, and one is in your Kormangla, right? So he wants to open this 4 retail store: Whitefield, Balandur, HSR layout, Kormangla. Okay. Now, what Karthik wants to do? Karthik wants to understand how the business is performing on day manner. So what Karthik wants ultimately, that morning he wakes up at around 11 a.m. or 11:30 or something. He wants to open a dashboard in which he wants to understand each and everything. What is the gross sales? Which product is sold how much, right? And then which business unit is sold how? What are the products every business unit sold? All of that he wants to understand. So he thought of like contacting all the managers of every store, that they upload the data in the night, and then Karthik used to aggregate on day-to-day manner in the night to see the dashboard in the morning. But it's a tedious process because everybody needs to do it manually, and Karthik also need to do it manually. So it's a difficult job for Karthik, right? And also for the area manager, because like every manager needs to upload the data. So Karthik contacted me and Karthik said that Abhishek, can you help me on this particular process? I want to make it automated. I don't want to like make it manual because sometimes it's difficult for me in the night as well to do the calculation. And for these guys as well, it's difficult that daily they upload the data to the cloud, right? It's difficult. So I said to Karthik, yes, Karthik, it's doable. You need one data engineer, you need one data analyst for that. Okay. And what data engineer will do, data engineer will basically help you to move the data from their computer to the cloud. Okay, suppose if you have one Excel file, you can upload, but daily, if it needs to be done on an automatic manner, the data engineer will help you to make a pipeline which can move the data from a computer, from my computer, from my own computer to a cloud storage. So this is what the extraction part. From the source, you can consider the source as a the computer of area manager. Load cloud storage, you can consider it as a cloud storage, right? Any cloud storage. So this is the extraction part. Once the data is uploaded, we need to make transformation on that data, right? We need to join the data, we need to combine the data, we need to basically make it ready for the analysis. Then the transformation part will data engineer will do. Extract part, load part, and then transformation part, in which you will join the data, you will aggregate the data. Then it will be handed over to data analyst who will make reports for Karthik. Okay, so once this is what the overall flow will be. So the data engineer job is to do extract, transform, and load. Okay, that is what the data engineer will do: extract, transform, and load. Okay, so it's very important that you know what data engineer will do, right? Data engineer job is to do extract, transform, and load, finding the right data for data analyst and data scientist. It's my job. If Karthik told me that, Abhishek, I want to make this kind of a report, it's my job to understand which data to pull in, because for area manager or for the store, there can be many data points, right? There can be like a real estate data, there can be a store data, there can be a supply chain data. So I basically need to understand which data is important for Karthik. I need to pull that data only. Finding the right data for data analyst and data scientist, it's my job. Developing a ETL pipeline process to automate the workflow, it's my job, right? Make a ETL pipeline. Building and maintaining the data marts is also my job, right? Monitoring whether the pipeline is functioning, if the data quality is good, if the code quality is good, if that pipeline is not incurring too much of a cost, if the performance of the pipeline is good or not, the data access is given to the guys who really need it, the lineage of the data is given properly or not, documenting the overall flow, right? That is what the data engineering is. What is not data engineering? So suppose if you want to learn data engineering, and if you are learning about ML deployment, if you are learning about Power BI dashboarding, if you are learning about CI/CD pipeline, if you are learning about making front end application, if you're working on infrastructure and security, if you're working on web development, mobile apps, all of that is not data engineering. It's not at all data engineering. Okay. Then sometimes it's a question that, Abhishek, in my job role, I can send CI/CD pipeline. In the job role, you can see CI/CD pipeline because company don't want to hire a DevOps engineer separately. They want data engineer to do the job of DevOps engineer as well. But CI/CD doesn't come in the scope of data engineering. It comes in the scope of a DevOps engineer. But the point which I want to make is, you shouldn't start with, suppose if I want to learn data engineering, you shouldn't start with the CI/CD pipeline. You shouldn't start with the front end application. You shouldn't start with Power BI. You should start with the extract, transform, and load ETL pipelines. You should start with data processing, data enhancement, and all of that, right? This is what the data engineering is. All right. And then it's not your job to create the architecture diagram. It's not your job to like manage the infrastructure and security and all of that, right? It's not your job. The job of a data engineer is to create a ETL pipeline, do the processing, do data transformation, find the right data for data analysis and data, so maintain data quality, maintain the code quality. That is what the data engineering is. Okay. All right. Now, now every company has a big amount of data, right? So suppose whenever I purchase a mobile or whenever I purchase a laptop, I make sure that I purchase the laptop and a mobile with a good memory, right? 500 GB or like with a good memory, right? Similarly, every company has nowadays a huge amount of data, right? 1 TB, 2 TB is nowadays common, right? So every company has a particular, like a very good amount of data, right? Now, when you have, and also we hear that the data is the next fuel. Uh, so when you have big amount of data, you need a particular framework to process the big amount of data, right? Now here comes the Spark. Okay, what is Spark? So I'm going to the Spark now. What is Spark? So I will just search Spark Wikipedia, what Wikipedia says about Spark. So Spark is open source. First of all, it's very important. Like, why I'm going to Spark now? Because when you want to process big amount of data, the latest framework to process the big amount of data is Spark. So I'm going to that particular part now. Why data? So now I am explaining why Spark, why and what of Spark, and why and what of Databricks. That is what I'm explaining now. So now, what is Spark? Spark is open source unified engine for large scale data processing. Spark provides an interface for programming cluster and implicit data parallelism and fault tolerance. It is developed by the University of California, guys, right? Spark is open source. First of all, it's open source, it's free, right? So it's free for everyone. It's everybody can use it, right? That is what Spark is, right? Now, what is Spark? Spark is large scale data processing. It provides a data parallelism and fault tolerance. What does it mean? It provides your framework to process the data parallelly. Okay, what does it mean? So I will just try to open a slide to explain that in a very simple term. So what Spark does is Spark basically, whenever you're trying to process the data, suppose like when you process the data, suppose if I am processing the data in SQL, right? Or if I am just doing some sort of a transformation, I have my own computer, which is M3 Apple computer, right? In this particular computer, if I want to process the data, I am using single machine, right? But now if I have huge amount of data, right? Then what Spark will do, Spark will basically not use only one machine. Spark will use many machines, like 3 machine, 4 machine, 5 machine, to process the data. So suppose you have one master node and then you have different worker node, right? What does it mean? So suppose the task will be submitted to one particular master node. This master node will divide your task to different workers, so different machine. It will divide the task to different machines, and then the processing will happen, right? So suppose a problem statement is 2 minus 2, 2 plus 2, 1 plus 1. This particular problem statement will be submitted to the master node. The master node will divide the task to different worker node, 2 minus 2, 2 plus 2, 1 plus 1, and then it will give you the count, and then this is how the processing will happen. Another example, suppose if I have a box of coin, if I am counting the box of coin alone, then I need more time to count the box of coin. Instead of doing that, if that box of coin is divided among my friends and every friend is helping me to count the box of coin, that will be easy for me. That is what Spark does. Spark basically does the distributed processing. Okay, right. Now Spark is first of all open source. Okay, so open source is free, right? Similar to like you have a Git wiki. If you write Git wiki, similarly Git is also, if you see, Git is also open source, right? So Git is also a distributed framework, which is basically a open source framework. Okay, and then you have like, so on top of Spark, which is the open source framework. Okay, Spark is an open source framework, and in Spark you can write other language, right? Using Spark you can write basically Python. You can either write SQL, you can also write Scala, you can also write Java, you can also write R. It provides a multi-language framework. So whenever you're working with Spark, either if you know SQL, then also you can work with Spark. If you know Python, then also you can work with Spark, right? With any of the language you can work with the Spark. So these guys have done a smart job in which you can just integrate other language with Spark and then work with Spark, right? That is what you can do. Now let's come to another question, that if the Spark is free, Spark is open source, then why we are paying for it? Why we are paying for Databricks, or why, if it's free, right? So everybody can use it. Why we are paying for it? Because Spark is open source, but now you need, so suppose if I have like 1 TB of data, right? Suppose if I have 1 TB of data and Karthik given me Abhishek, this is 1 TB of data, you need to process this data, right? So I will ask Karthik, hey Karthik, I do have my laptop, which has like 512 GB memory. So I cannot process this 1 TB of data in my computer, right? So Karthik said that, yeah, just divide the data in two parts and then process. So I said, okay. But now if the data size is increasing to 5 TB, 10 TB, then I cannot process data in my computer, right? I need 5 more computers. And then also to do distributed processing, I need, so Spark is open source, I can download in my computer and then I can basically divide the data to different computers and do it, right? But I need machines, right? And then hence Databricks is there. So suppose you need a computing power to process the data. That is what Spark Databricks provides you. Databricks provides you engines, virtual machines, which can use the framework which is Spark, which is a free for everyone, and then the Databricks help you to get the machine. Suppose if I want to purchase a machine today having this much amount of memory, then I need to go to market, purchase that machine, right? So that is what Databricks is helping you do that, right? So suppose if I open Databricks, for example, see here you can see, right? With 16 GB, 4 V core, minimum, maximum marker you're defining. This is all the machine type, right? These are all the different virtual machine which you're creating and minimum, maximum marker. So how many machine and how many virtual machine you need, that is what you're defining. So that database help you to provide the computing power, provide different machine in which you can download a Spark and use it. I can also use a Spark for free. I can download my Python in my computer and the I can download Python in my computer and then I can download Spark in my machine and then I can use it. So that also I can do, but when I have a huge amount of data, that cannot be done, right, for free. So that is why I need a Spark and I need to download a Spark in my machine. Sorry, I need virtual machines. That is why I need Databricks, right? Now, coming to the next question that, hey, Abhishek, you have Spark, which is free. Then you have Databricks. Give me a moment. So you have Databricks, which is also free, right? Sorry, you have Spark, which is free, and then Databricks is providing the virtual machine and then charging you for it. Then, like, why particularly Databricks, right? Why Databricks is basically important? Because suppose like Spark and then virtual machine can be provided with it, like any cloud can provide it, right? AWS can also provide it, and then your any company can provide it, right? Why particularly Databricks? Why Databricks is important? So now Databricks is basically a particular. So suppose if I'm opting a Databricks, Spark is open source, but on top of Spark, Databricks build capabilities, right? Capability as in you can do like machine learning task as well. You can do data engineering task as well. You can do SQL processing as well. You have workflow as well. So on top of a free open source framework, Databricks build products, right? And the product is all of that. And Databricks is also, suppose if I go here, Databricks, if I go here, Databricks is a global data analytics and artificial intelligence company founded in 2013 by the original creators of Apache Spark. So the creators of Apache Spark itself created Databricks, and it's a very much of a matured tool which is built on top of a free framework, which is a Spark, right? And then it gives you the different capabilities of data science, data engineering, and also machine learning. So suppose if I open a slide, which is a very good slide. Now in Databricks, so first of all, Databricks is basically opted by 7,000 customers across the globe. It's created by the creators of Apache Spark, Delta Lake, MLflow. These are the supporting enterprise for Databricks. And then previously, right, when I was in 2016 and 17, I was using for data warehousing, I was using SQL and all of that, right? So see this, the different tool for data analysis, and for data engineering, I was using Airflow and all of that, right? Then for streaming, I was using this, and for data science and ML algorithm, I was using Jupyter Notebook and all of that. But nowadays, you can use one-stop solution, which is Databricks, and then you can do everything, right? You can do data warehousing, you can do data engineering, you can do stream processing, you can do data science and ML algorithm. So in nowadays in company, we use Databricks, a tool, and then everything can be done on top of Databricks itself. Everybody can work collaboratively. That is why Databricks is important. And any company, that is why suppose if for because the Databricks is so much of a mature tool, that is why you have AWS Databricks, and also you have GCP Databricks, and also you have Azure Databricks. And the benefit of learning this, all of this AWS Databricks, GCP Databricks, and Azure Databricks is, so if you learn Azure Databricks, right, you can also work with GCP Databricks, you also work with AWS Databricks. Only the getting the data part will change. It's very minute, right? So the benefit of learning Databricks is you can ideally work with any of the cloud, which is like you can work with Azure cloud, you can also work with GCP cloud, you can also work with AWS cloud, right? And hence the Databricks is a much of a mature tool, a very important tool, very important tool to learn. Okay. All right. So we started with why and what of cloud, why and what of like data engineering. We understood why and what of Spark, why and what of Databricks, right? Why Spark? Because the data size is increasing, and then the very latest framework to process big amount of data is Spark, because it does the distributed processing. It divides the data different worker or different virtual machines, and then process the data. Why particularly Databricks? Because Databricks is using the capabilities of Spark, build a tool which can help you to basically do everything in one stop solution at like for everything. That is why database is important. All right, guys. So I will just check the chat if there is any question. No, Git and Spark not used for same uh, purpose. So Git is different thing, right? Git is basically a version controlling system. I was just giving example that Git is also open source, right? That is why I'm giving example, but Git is not. So there are many open source framework, right? So Git is one of them. That is why I'm like I was saying that, but it's not like Git and Spark is same. It's different. All right. If you have any question, you can ping in the chat. I'm checking the chat. If anybody has any question, guys, I will take 1 minute, and then if you have any question, you can ping in the chat. I will check out the chat. Please ping if you have any question. Somebody has given like for Databricks, is it needed that you should know SQL and Python? Yeah, I will come to that question slowly. So that is under my thing, right? So in this particular topic, I will anyways come to that, right? Coding is required, how much coding is required. So please wait for some time, it will come. Now, coming to this question that I'm a fresher, I have a career gap, and I have like 5 to 10 years of experience. Can I learn data engineering, right? So, if you are a fresher, can you learn data engineering? Can you like switch your profile to data engineering? Yes, you can do that. As a fresher, what is mainly important is you are basically writing the relevant skill set in your resume, and then you are writing a relevant project in the resume. That is what main important. And if you do that, you can switch, right? And for a fresher, it's very a good field. Reason being that it's very futuristic, right? So if you are working in if you are a fresher, if you opt this particular field, probably you don't need to change your career for future, right? Because the cloud is a next like everybody is using cloud, every company is using cloud, so every product, every software will ideally work in the cloud instead of working on on-premise services. That is why cloud is important, and it's a very good field to go for. If you have a career gap, then also you can fill in the career gap by doing the projects with us, right? And then you can fill in the career gap, and then you can switch. And if you are a 5 to 10 years of experience guy, then you should enroll for the like we have a combined course, a detailed course, a data engineering data bricks course. That is what the course which you should opt for, and you should learn more. Like you should learn like more projects with us, and then you can switch. So it's doable. Okay. Who is the eligible for this is course? The everybody, like anybody can learn data engineering, right? Either if you're from the sales background, if you're from marketing background, if you're from database administrator background, if you're from SSIS background, if you're from Informatica background, then anybody can learn this data engineering, right? It's not like this guy cannot learn data engineering. Everybody can ideally switch and learn data engineering without any problem, right? So these are the like anybody can ideally learn, right? But the common guys are these guys. So Power BI developer, data analyst, Informatica expert, database administrator, SSIS developer, these are the common guys, but everybody can ideally learn data engineering without any problem. That's not an issue. All right, guys. Now coming to the question of whether the coding is required or not, and then coming to that question, right? So first of all, let me show you the roadmap of Azure Data Bricks, how to go for it, and then we'll come to that particular question. For Data Bricks, it's important that you should know either one of the language, particularly for Data Bricks. And what is the roadmap of learning Data Bricks? Either you should know one of the language, either SQL or Python you should know, right? If you know SQL, that is also fine. If you know Python, that is also fine. And if you don't know SQL or Python, right, then you can learn it on the side as well. That's also okay. And we are providing a free SQL curriculum with this course. So probably you can reach out to Karthik and he will explain you to how to get that. With this course, it's provided, right? So if you don't know SQL and Python, then you should learn it on the side, but it's a prerequisite to enroll for this particular course, right? What is the roadmap we will follow? We will learn about Azure fundamental, Azure storage. We will learn about Spark introduction, Spark architecture. We'll learn about cluster management. We will learn about what are the common transformation you can do by using PySpark, Spark SQL. Then we will learn about Delta Lake, table operation. Then we'll learn about Git integration, collaboration. Then we'll learn about Spark optimization. Then we will learn about orchestration, scheduling, Unity catalog. Then we will understand how you can get the certification. Then we will do the end-to-end architecture, and then we'll prepare for the interview. This is the whole roadmap to learn Azure Databricks and Spark. Okay. All right. Now I will come to the detailed the course curriculum. So this is the overview of the course curriculum. But if I come to the detailed course curriculum, so the whole training will be taken by me, right? And then we will basically learn two project. We will do the hands-on session. We will do the interview question. So suppose most of the people, right? So the 40 to 45, 50 people who are here, um, and most of you guys are here to either like switch your profile to data engineering, right? Or like you want to do the project in your company, right? These are the two motto generally, right? So either you want to switch your profile as data engineering, or you are getting a project in your company, then you want to do handle the project. And for both of these guys, what are the most important part, right? So first important thing is you should do some projects, right? A real-time project, the project which is basically done in the companies, right? And I'm here to help you that. So we will do the projects together, right? I will help you to do the projects with me, right? So we will do the projects together. And I can basically guide you with the project which is happening real time, because I'm working on a real time company, right? Some trainers are also there in the market who are not working real time, they are fully doing the training, right? That is also fine, but they are out of touch because they don't know what is happening in real time for a big duration of time, right? So it's very important that I will provide you the real time experience what is being done in the company. Then at the same time, once you do the project, what is also more important to make your resume, to write the project what you have done in the resume, so that you start applying for the job. That also I will help you. I will help you to write the project in the resume. Then what is the next step? That once the interview call, you're getting the interview call, what are the interview question can be asked, I will also help you to guide that. I have used those projects which we will do together multiple times, so I can guide you with each and everything. I can guide you to the project, I can guide you to write the project, make your resume. I can also guide you to crack the interview, because I know what are the interview question can be asked from the project, because I have used the project also in India and also abroad, right? Multiple times. So we will help you with everything, right? And these are the topics will be covered: introduction to database architecture, RDT, data frame, TBUTs, Delta Lake architecture, DevOps, and then we will do one particular project. Then we will do Databricks CLI, Spark UI, Unity catalog, Medallion architecture. Then we will do Medallion architecture project, right? So what are the two projects you can do? So first is like, so give me a moment. We will do this particular project. One second. We will do this particular project in which we'll take the data, different CSV, JSON, Excel file, and then we will use secret scope to write the data, transform data, write the data to Azure SQL, also write the data to Delta Lake table, and then we will do the dashboarding, right? This is one of the project which we will do. And another project which we'll do is the Medallion architecture project, a lakehouse architecture project, which is a very one second. We will do this Medallion architecture project, right? So the architecture is evolving from 2008, 1980. This was architecture. Now the architecture evolved like this. Then now the architecture is lakehouse architecture, which is like this, right? So you read the data from different source system, then like into a particular platform, then you do the BI reporting on the lakehouse. On top of a lakehouse itself, you do all this BI reporting, stream analytics, data science, ML algorithms, and this is what I will teach you: how you can build Unity catalog, how you can make a lakehouse architecture, and then you can do everything on top of it, right? So we will teach you that. So the second project is a lakehouse Medallion architecture project, which we will also do. So in this particular course curriculum, we will do the project together. We will understand how to write the project in the resume, and then we'll also understand what the interview question you can do, right? So I will help you with each and everything, right? Hmm, one second. All right. So what is being covered in the course curriculum? As I told you that the two projects we will do, the projects you can write in the resume, and then I will help you to basically I will help you to write the project in the resume. I will also help you to with the interview question, right? So everything is given to you. All right. So this is about the Databricks course curriculum, right? The Databricks course curriculum. This is about the Databricks course curriculum. Then suppose somebody says, Abhishek, I am also, suppose if you go to the our website, right? And the course duration for this course is 2 months, right? As I highlighted by Karthik, right? So here, here if you go, we have a database course curriculum which I was describing before. But now suppose if you say, what is this data engineering course curriculum? And then what is this combined course curriculum, right? So in the data engineering course curriculum, we will learn ADF, data factory, in a very detailed manner, right? So I'm not go now describing what you can learn in the data engineering data bricks course curriculum. So data in the data engineering course curriculum, we'll learn data factory in a detailed manner, how we can migrate the data. Data is all about processing, Spark transformation, big data processing. That is what the Databricks is doing, right? In the Data Factory course curriculum, we will learn about the data movement, how to migrate the data. That is what we learn, right? Full load, delta load, and then how to do the full load, how to do the delta load. All of that we will learn. The data migration we learn in the Data Factory course curriculum. For the Data Factory course, there is no prerequisite. Anybody can learn. The SQL and Python is also not required for Data Factory. You can ideally enroll directly in Data Factory course curriculum. In data engineering, that is also you can do, right? So if I show you the course curriculum for Data Factory, so this is what the Data Factory course curriculum is. Here we will learn about, so suppose if you go to the down, here we'll learn about migration of data, full load, delta load, automation of the pipeline, making the end-to-end pipeline, right? All of that we will do, right? And then Azure Basic, Fundamental, Data Factory, SQL Server movement, pipeline monitoring, Key Vault, data modeling, Logic App, Data Factory Advanced. Here and there, few parts of Databricks, because Data Factory is orchestration tool. So very basics of Databricks is also included, Synapse is also included, but mostly we will learn Data Factory, right? 80%, 70% we'll learn Data Factory, and here and there, few other things we will learn, which is like the integration part of Databricks and other things, right? So now, if you want to if you're interested in both, that also you can do. You can ideally enroll for both of the course curriculum as well. Or if you are interested in only Data Factory, you can only also enroll for only Data Factory. And then if you're interested in big data processing in Spark, you can enroll for big data processing in Spark as well, right? So just to make it very, very clear for everyone so that it's not confusing for you guys, is so suppose each course like data engineering, Databricks, Spark is capable enough to give you 3 years of experience approx, right? What will be taught in data engineering? The ADF will be taught basic to advanced, Databricks basic to mid, Synapse basic to mid, warehousing basic to mid, right? In Databricks, we will cover the Databricks basic to advanced, Spark basic to advanced, Unity Catalog, Meridian architecture. In combined course, if you opt for both of the courses, you can go for the combined course, right? And I really recommend for the guys who are very experienced, right? 6, 7 years of experience, 4 years of experience, 5 years of experience should enroll for the combined course, because you guys are experienced. You should learn more whenever you're switching, right? Number of project, 3 projects, 3 years of experience, 2 project, combined course, 5 project. What are the things we will learn? We'll learn about data migration, full load, delta load. In data engineering, in Databricks Spark, we'll learn about Databricks. We will learn, you can, the benefit of learning Databricks is you can ideally apply for AWS Databricks, GCP Databricks, because the Databricks is a opted tool for every cloud, right? In the combined course, you can enroll for, you will get everything. And the combined course will go for 4 months. First, we will learn Databricks, then we will learn data engineering. Combined course will go for 4 months. Who can enroll for data engineering? Everybody can enroll. The data engineering is learning from scratch, right? Anybody can enroll. For Databricks, either SQL or Python is needed. If you don't know SQL or Python, you can still enroll, but you should learn SQL or Python in the side, and then we will help you to do that, right? The salary range which you can target in each of the courses is like 20 LPA, and if your expectation is more than 20 to 25 LPA, then you should enroll for the combined course. right? So this is about the course curriculum and everything. Now I have explained everything. I try my best to explain everything, right? So let me go to the, if any topic is left, where we will practice everything. We'll practice everything in this particular space, right? So we'll practice everything over here, which is for free for a month, right? So for free, it's for free for a month, right? Anybody can basically create this account. It's free for a month, and after that you can upgrade your account to pay as you go, in which the charges are around like 1,000 rupees to 1,500 rupees a month. I am paying more than this because I am teaching so many students. I am doing it like I am doing some POCs as well. But after a month, you can upgrade your account to pay as you go, which is around like 1,000 rupees to 1,500 rupees a month. Like right. So after a month, either you can create another account or you can upgrade your account. So every classes will go over here. After every class, we'll give you the homework. After every class, there will be the assignment. So we'll give you the assignment. We'll give you the homework. You can practice everything on the portal, right? We will give you the LMS portal in which the videos are uploaded, the homeworks are uploaded. After every class, we'll give the homework. And the benefit of enrolling the course, right? What is the different thing which we are offering? You can learn for free everything in YouTube as well, right? So, but what's the benefit which we are offering is we are giving you the pathway, so that suppose if you go to YouTube, right? For example, if I go to YouTube, and then if I search, suppose Azure Data Bricks, for example, right? Then there are so many videos here, right? So, but the problem of learning from YouTube, which is also free, right? What is the problem with learning from YouTube is you don't understand how much I should learn, how to do project, and in the project, what are the things I should write in the resume, and what are the questions should be answered. All of that, it's very difficult to figure out, right? And that is why we are here. We can help you to make a proper roadmap. We will help you to learn what is required to learn, to write in your resume, to do the interview question. Will help you with everything, right? Because probably most of you are doing a job, and some of the guys are fresher as well, not doing any job. So it's very important that you should prepare in the focused amount of time, instead of like just exploring, wasting your time in the exploration, right? So yeah, guys, so that is all about the overview and everything. Now if you have any questions, any doubt, then I'm still here and I can explain you if you have any doubt, right? So I am just giving you a chance so that you can unmute yourself and ask question if you have any, and I am done with the demo. Like Karthik, do you want to take over and explain the offer, and then we'll take the question if there is any question?
Yes, Abhishek, just give me a second. I'm just like trying to open the document and I'll explain. So yeah, as I told you, like there is a special offer. As I told you, there is a special offer on the course prices. Okay,
On both data engineering and Databricks, right? Like, to if you want to enroll for both the trainings, okay? So if you want to enroll for both the trainings, okay. So if you want to go for both the training, Azure Data Engineering plus Databricks, actual price is 20,000 plus 20,000. Okay, so it is 40,000 for you. Okay, but if you enroll today, you can just get this course for only 32,500 rupees. Okay, so you are going to get a discount of you're going to get a discount of 7,500 rupees here. Okay, so I'm just like trying to help you like very clear. This offer applies only today. Okay, so this offer applies only today. And if you want to go for only Databricks, so if you want to go for only Databricks, okay, if you want to go for only Databricks, the course price is 20,000 rupees. And if you enroll today, sorry, yeah, if you enroll today, you're going to get a discount of 2,000 rupees, and you're going to get a discount of 2,000 rupees. Okay, so this discount is 2,000 rupees, and your course price will be 18,000 rupees. Okay, and like this offer only today, please. Okay, so if you contact me tomorrow, if you ask for the same offer, I cannot help you, please. Okay, so this offer applies only today. So if you enroll today, like you'll get this offer, so that like you're going to get beneficiated here. And if even if you go for only data engineering, the same offer applies. Only data engineering, only data engineering. Okay, the same offer applies. Okay, so you're going to get a discount of 2,000 rupees, and your course price will be 18,000 rupees. For the registration, for the registration, just a minute, let me share my complete screen. Yeah, okay, so for the registration, okay, so you can contact us on these numbers. You can contact us on these numbers. If you just visit the website, you can see the number here. It is 8105296858. Okay, you can connect us on this number. Call, WhatsApp, anything is working here. Okay, so like both the things will work on this number, or else you can fill this form as well. Okay, if you can just fill your name, mobile number, and mail ID. Okay, so we'll give a call back from our end. Okay, we'll give a call back from our end, and like we'll help you on complete registration process and all. Okay, and just give me a second. I'm just sharing the details for the enrollment and all. Okay, so I'm just sharing the numbers again. If you want to get registered, if you want to get like any registration assistance, okay, you can contact us on these numbers. Yeah, Sridevi, I'll explain your doubt. Just a second, please. Okay. So for the registration process, okay, you can just call us on these numbers, call or WhatsApp us on these numbers. Okay. For the payment, all payment modes are acceptable. Okay. So this is the UPI payment mode I'm sharing now. Okay. So if you want to go for the bank transfer, yes, it is available. If you want to go for like a credit card, it is available. Okay. So if you want to go for EMI, yes, it is available. Okay. So each and everything it is available. Okay. So no need to worry about that. And for these, like you'll get a complimentary course as well. Okay, so whoever enrolls here, you are going to get a complimentary course also, that is Oracle SQL. Okay, so this is a 15 hours training. This is a 15 hours training. Okay, so these are the recorded sessions. Okay, these are the recorded sessions, and these classes were taken by Raj Garu, like our Raj sir. Okay, so he's our CEO and chairman. So he have taken these classes on Oracle SQL. So these are completely like a 15 hours recorded sessions are available. So this is a completely free. Okay, this is a completely free. This is a complimentary training. Okay. So if you want to check our reviews, you can just check out the reviews page as well. I'm just sharing the reviews page too. Okay. So if you can check out the reviews page also for the registrations, you can for the registrations, you can contact us on these numbers 810-529-6858. Okay. So there is a question, if you can pay in a single installment or any other installments are available. See, installment methods also available. Installments also available. Okay, so whatever the prices I said you now, these are for the single installments. Okay, these are for the single installments. If you want to make the payment in a two installments, yes, it is available. So please contact us at 8105296858. Okay, or like we have other number too, 9880490148. You can call or WhatsApp us on these numbers so that like we'll help you for the further registration process also. Okay, so yeah, I'm done with the complete things. So if you have any questions, you can just like unmute yourself and you can ask this. Yes, I have given like unmute access to everyone. Okay, so if you want to go for if you have any doubts, you can just unmute yourself and you can ask.
Yes, good morning. Actually, my question will be to Abhishek, if he is there.
Yeah, I'm here. Yeah, go ahead.
Abhishek, so far, so you have talked about the freshers as well as the people who are having a little bit of experience, 7 or
Mhm.
3 to 5 years. Suppose a person who is in an average of a senior age actually, and he has a collective experience of roughly about 18 to 20 years, but in a different field, non-IT field, like manufacturing or marketing or sales. So, actually, in your view or in your scope, uh, what is the best thing he can do? He can directly move to this Spark Bricks, or he can go into Informatica to become a data engineer or a data analyst.
Informatica people not learning Informatica now, and I have spoke about the people who are like, suppose if you are experienced more than 5 years, right, 18 to 19 years as well, then also you can like learn data engineering, but you should learn data engineering and data bricks both. And why the learning both is important, reason being that you have more experience, right? So once you switch, you want a particular like from the monetary terms, you want a better package, or you want like you need to show more experience, and hence you should do like more learning. You should like give yourself a time of 4 to 5 to 6 7 months to learn, and then you switch. So if you have that much amount of time, and then you need to invest like 6 7 months amount of time, the course will go for 4 months, but in the whole like job switching, learning, revision, and all of that, you need like 6 7 months amount of time, and then it's doable. um, and yeah, so more than 5 years of experience, you should learn data engineering and also Databricks. Yeah, so this is how you can target. And if you know SQL and Python, you can probably start with Databricks. And if you don't know like SQL and Python, you can learn the SQL and Python in the side with our complementary training, and then start with Databricks. That is also doable.
Okay, so, Abhishek, when you are talking about 5 to 6 years, are you talking about the IT experience, or you are counting on non-IT experience as well?
I am counting non-IT experience as well. So if you are experienced more than 5 years, not like IT and non-IT, including both. If you are more experienced guy, then you should learn both, is what I'm saying.
Okay. So there is no need to start from Informatica and then waste the time and
No, 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 not at all.
directly we can go into the cloud sector and
Yep.
starting with Databricks, right? What you
Yeah, yeah,
say?
and that is better. Yes, yes.
Okay, thank you, Abhishek.
Hi Abhishek, I'm Ram.
Yeah.
I have a question for you. Basically, I'm from non-maths background. I'm not into engineering.
Mm-hmm,
I'm from BCom MBA. So is
mm-hmm.
it difficult to do it? I mean, as you said in just now, I mean, we will go through with the SQL and learn first SQL or Python. So is it that difficult to handle it?
No, it's not difficult to handle it, as in like no, it's not difficult. If you invest time, it's not difficult.
Okay, because I have an experienced guy. I mean, close to 10 plus years of experience.
Mm-hmm,
So I'm not into core IT. So
mm-hmm.
I'm looking for
I have
cloud
helped
technology.
people like there are many my students are there who were working in completely non-technical background. They were working in a marketing domain, and few of my students was working for a in a call center. They are in the call center, managing a call center, having like 5 to 10 years of experience.
Okay.
They also learned and switched. So it's
Okay.
it's doable. You just need to invest time.
Yeah.
and it's doable. That's all.
Okay. And I mean, as you said, if we learn both, it will take around 4 to 6
4
months.
months. 4 months, the training will go for 4 months.
Okay.
So how we will plan for it is, so suppose if you enroll for the combined course, and
Okay.
once the one course curriculum is completed, right, you
Yeah.
can make your resume. I will help you to make your resume, and then you can start applying for the job after 2 to 3 months, and
Okay.
then you will not definitely get a job. Why you will not
Yeah.
get a
Yeah.
job?
Yeah.
Because
Okay.
like you need to understand how to project yourself, how to like explain the project and all of that, right? So but
Okay.
you will be in the playground field after 2 months itself, and then in 2 months you can like give interviews, understand how interview is going for you. You can take feedbacks from me, you can discuss the problem with me, and then in the next 2 months you make yourself ready. And once the course curriculum, which is 4 months course curriculum ended, you are completely ready, right? You know how what are the interview question can be answered and all of that. Then you
Mm.
might need 1 to 2 months more to
Okay.
again like revise to make yourself better. So that is why I'm saying 5 to 6 months amount of time dedicatedly. If you give daily 2 hours, for example, 1 month learning with me, sorry,
Okay.
1 hour of learning with me, 1 hour of practicing, and
Okay.
if you do it for 6 months, probably like daily practice, daily learning, and all of that, then
Okay.
it's doable.
And I mean, if I learn Databricks first, I mean, within 2 months it will be completed, right? First.
Yeah, it will be completed.
And
Yes.
later also we can look for jobs, right?
Yeah. Later also you can look for job.
Yeah, I mean, in the meanwhile also I can enroll for both, but at the
Hmm.
same time, if I get a job, it's a good, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Yes.
Okay, okay. Thanks.
Is anybody has another question?
Yeah, hi
Yeah,
Abhishek.
Yeah. One by one. Yeah. Please go ahead.
Yeah, I have 4 years of experience and I have idea about data factory, SQL and all the things.
Mhm.
Can I complete this course in 2 months only? Or
Yeah.
I
So
should take
if you enroll for, you should, if you know data factory, you should enroll for only Databricks, right? And you can complete in 2 months.
okay. But I did not have real-time experience. I have learned in YouTube and other ways. So I
Yeah.
want to
So
do project.
yeah. Yeah. So you want to enroll for Databricks only, right? Or you want to
No,
enroll for
both the
both?
data and I should complete this course in only 2 months. Is it possible?
It's possible. Like what you can do is you can enroll for the combined course, and Karthik will provide you the access of data factory recordings, right? So you can
Okay.
learn from the recording, and then you can, because you cannot attend both live, right? It's very difficult
Yeah,
to
yeah.
attend both live. So you learn data bricks live, and data factory recording will be given by Karthik. You can learn from the recordings,
In that the
and then
projects will be there, right?
yeah, projects is also there, right? So it's just the recording of the live session which we take. So you can learn in that manner.
Okay, Abhishek. Thank you.
Hello, I'm
Yeah,
audible.
hello. Yeah, you're audible.
Yeah, I Abhishek, because this site actually, I'm already working for a data engineer in a
Uh-huh.
reputed company.
Uh-huh.
I have total 3 years of experience in this, but 2 years, like totally 5 years of experience,
Mm-hmm.
but 2 years as a Java developer. In Java,
Mm-hmm.
actually, I was engaged.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to, permanently like involved in a data field, like a data engineer or Databricks, Azure data
Mm-hmm.
engineer.
Mm-hmm.
So I wanted to know from your side of sake, like both course would be good for me, or like need to bring one only.
Both courses will be better for you, but you have a experience with Java already, right? So you
Yeah,
can start with Databricks, and then you can enroll for the data engineering course, and ideally you can enroll for both together, because but you can start with Databricks because you are a Java guy, and then
no,
like yeah.
no. For now, actually, I'm totally involved in. It is a very miscellaneous kind of project, but it is all about like data engineering only, like support, sometime analysis, and or like a core development. I didn't get chance to work properly in this company, but
Mm-hmm.
I was confused. Like I wanted to switch right now.
Mm-hmm.
Nowadays, like a few after some training, so that's why I wanted to because what I worked here, the most of the things like uh, development was not there. So if I was trying for outside, then most probably we'll get development part like a Python, Scala, and all. So I don't want involved in Python. Azure Data Factory is also one of good I considered.
Mhm.
So I
Yeah,
wanted to see. So which one is good for me? Consist.
I will say that. So you are saying all the things at the same time, I feel. So you are also saying that Abhishek, I don't want to do coding, and then
No,
so you
coding
want,
also is good, but I
but you are
did
saying
a
right,
work
you don't want to
actually.
write Python. You are saying right.
Yes.
Yeah, so that is coding only, right?
Mm,
So now suppose you need to decide. For example, like you are ex suppose I am 5 years of experience guy, right?
mm,
Then whenever I switch, suppose if you have 2 to 3 years of experience, then you can manage with one tool. Data Factory you can manage, for example, right?
mhm.
But when you are basically moving to a higher um, a higher experience, like 5 years, of experience, if I am showing in my resume, and if I just say that I am working in only one tool, which is Data Factory, it is not also justifiable, right? You need to understand that. So,
Yes.
like, you need to basically have more experience. And how to get more experience? You should know more tools, more knowledge. So, hence, for you, I think you should learn Databricks and also like Data Factory because you are an experienced guy. But you can start with Databricks because you have a coding experience already. Like because
Yes,
Spark
in Java.
is also a JVM object ultimately,
Mhm.
so that will
Yes.
help you to understand it in a better way. Um, yeah, so this is how you can do. You can enroll for the combined course. You learn Databricks first, and then you can go for this Data Factory
Okay.
thing.
Okay. Okay. So thank you.
All right, guys. Anybody has another question?
Yeah, Abhishek, you just mentioned this JVM. What is JVM actually? This is out of the context question.
This is Java Virtual Machine actually.
Okay,
I am in the mute. Like, okay, fine. So JVM object means Java Virtual Machine.
so this is connected to the Databricks, or is it a separate entity?
Spark basically built on top of. So how Spark evolved? Spark evolved from Java. That is why I was saying that. Hello, am I audible?
Yes. Yes. You are.
So Spark is built on Java, which is but so that is why I was saying that basically. Is there any other question, guys? Anybody has any question? What is the
Um,
timing of Databricks? It's around 7:30 or 8 p.m. We will have the class daily. 8 to 9:30 or 7:30 to 9, depending upon finalize the students will decide the time.
Abhishek, I have another question. Can
Mhm.
I ask you?
Yeah, please go ahead.
Is it, I don't know much about the technical knowledge.
Mhm.
I'm only looking for to learn any of the courses. Which one is easier compared to AWS and this Azure? Because I'm not into technical guy, so I'm confused a bit.
So see, both of them is difficult. Okay.
Okay.
So nothing
Okay.
is easy in this world, to be honest.
Yeah, yeah.
So
Okay.
now, if you're finding a easy way out, there is no option. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
You should go for a best option. And
No.
what is best? So you should go for, suppose I am a Azure guy, right?
Okay.
And then at the same time, I am in this particular area from past 8 years, right? So
Okay.
I will never tell you that, hey, go learn AWS, right? I will not never tell you.
Okay.
I can only tell you why Azure is good, right? And I have a reasoning for it. Why Azure
Okay.
is good? Because every company uses a Microsoft product, right? So
Yeah.
suppose if
Yes.
you ask any guy who is working in Amazon as well, they are also using a Microsoft product because Microsoft has a very good penetration in corporate world.
Yes.
And at the same time, Microsoft has a very good partnership with OpenAI, and then they are investing heavily in the
AI.
AI and Chat GPT and those things,
Yeah.
right?
Okay. Okay. Okay.
And at the
Future
same
would be.
time, I am in past 8 years, I am in this particular field, and then coming to the switching the job, finding a job, I never face challenges. I am living example here. I never face challenges.
Okay.
There is always a struggle whenever you want to find a job, right? You need to apply
Yes.
resume, all
Yeah.
of
Yeah.
that. That's
Yeah.
also
Got
there,
it.
but you can only switch a job if you're getting an interview call,
Yeah.
right? And then that I'm getting no matter if I want to get a job in India, no matter if I want to switch abroad, right? So from the
Okay.
opportunity wise, it's good.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
that is why I recommend you to learn Azure. But
Okay.
at the same time, none of the cloud is bad. AWS also has few advantage. GCP also has a few advantage. But
Okay.
I just given you the reasoning behind why I suggest you to learn Azure.
Okay. I mean, I only worried about the coding one. I
Everywhere
mean,
you need to write code. So it's
okay.
not
Okay.
like, so suppose currently for if you're showing 2-3 years of experience,
Okay.
then it's okay, you can manage. But if you
Okay.
are going forward, you need to either, so suppose data engineering code is different than your front-end development code. So here you need to write like not coding, but here also you need to write. So suppose you are talking to computers, right? So to talk with computer, you need to write some sort of a language, which is important in data analyst role as well, data engineering role as well, data science role as well.
Okay. Okay. And what would be role of Databricks only if you learn
Databricks
in
is
Databricks?
So Databricks is more of a processing engine, which I have described, right? So it helps you to process the data. It helps you to transform the data.
Okay. Job role would be like only support in supporting.
No. Databricks is also core development. So suppose if I give you the 100 tables, and if I tell you to clean the table, make data types proper, make date column proper, if I ask you to join the data, if I ask you to make the structured table, right? All of that part of Databricks, and it's not odd at all support, because in my company I am working totally in Databricks. I'm not using Data Factory
Okay.
because I am working mostly on the processing part of Databricks, right?
Okay.
So it's not at all a support role; it's a development role ideally.
Okay. Okay. Thanks. Thanks, subject.
All right, guys. I will take one last question. Anybody has another question, guys?
Yeah, Abhishek, Aditya this side.
Yeah.
What is the difference between Databricks and Snowflake?
What is the difference between Databricks and Snowflake? 1 second. I will open a slide to present that. So what is the difference between Databricks? Databricks is basically designed for big data processing, machine learning, Apache Spark, and then Snowflake is just for the warehousing. Then it has a lakehouse model. It has a optimized unstructured, semi-structured data processing as well, but it works on data. Snowflake is a warehousing concept, and it basically used for analytics purpose, right? Then it scales massively. It is basically for machine learning also. It helps you. The Snowflake doesn't help you for that. And yeah, so this, it has like many differences. So which is basically here, right? So data in summary, Databricks is basically used for ML algorithm, your analytics as well, and then for big data processing as well. We use Databricks, and Snowflake is used for BI reporting and warehousing basically.
So Databricks doesn't have any warehousing.
It has warehousing, like you can create like Unity catalog, but it's not your um, proper warehouse, right? So you have Snowflake for that.
Okay, we need to connect with third party.
You can connect Unity catalog with this um, like Power BI and those things as well, but it doesn't provide you the all the features of warehouse actually.
Okay.
Okay, guys. Anybody has another question? sorry, somebody has written what is about certification. So after doing this course curriculum, you can basically after doing the course curriculum, you can go for Databricks Associate Certificate, right? So Databricks Associate Certificate, so you can go for 1 second, let me show you. Yeah, so you can go for if you are going for combined course, you can go for data fundamental, lakehouse fundamental, data engineer associate, and data engineer certificate. And if you're going for only Databricks, you can go for lakehouse fundamental and also data engineer certificate. You can go for this as well, but few parts of streaming we don't cover in this course, so that you can we will provide you the questions for that, and then you can go for probably, but you can definitely go for data engineer associate and lakehouse fundamental. All right, guys. That's all for the demo. If you have any questions, you can probably reach out to our support numbers, ask the question. Thank you so much for joining the demo. See you then, guys. Bye.
Yeah, thank you all for joining. Okay, so if you have any questions regarding the registration, you can just like unmute and you can ask, please. So hope everyone is clear with your doubts and everything, right? So still, many people are not posted their WhatsApp numbers and names. Okay, so if you can post your WhatsApp number and name, you will receive a WhatsApp group link. Okay, so that is our project WhatsApp group. Okay, and the discussion is also going on in that group. Okay, so if you can just post your name and WhatsApp number, you will receive it. You will receive the WhatsApp group link. Yeah, I hope like no questions. Okay, thank you all. Thank you all for joining the session. Thank you so much.